Are you guys ready to go on a journey to the next frontier of Western theme parks? Today we're visiting Frontierland, a Western theme park with a touch of reality. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends! Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're looking at Frontierland, created by plancoplayer. It's just another plancoplayer. The Frontier is a Western themed park with a modern day reality touches. Most of the park is fully detailed, but due to the slow PC and bad life choices, there were a few imperfections. All right, well, the least we could do in this episode is take a look around and see how you can perfect such imperfections. Let's get right to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Frontier Town, or the Frontier. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing awesome. It's been a hot minute since we've seen a Western throughout this contest. So we moved slowly into the steampunk, and that has been quite competitive. Western Evolved is somewhat steampunk, isn't it? I would say. Cute little builds so far, though. This is looking pretty nice. Nice little centerpiece here. We have a steam coach train station. Oh, I thought it was just going to leave without us. We can check out the train station. Maybe this will give us a good look at the overall park. Probably go 2 times speed on this transport ride if it ever wants to leave. Come on, let's go. 3 hours later. I like the crossroad that you did there. That's looking good. This coaster layout looks pretty fantastic. Lacks a little bit of that foliage and detail. Maybe put some shrubs and rocks and different things throughout your landscape. That honestly doesn't take too much time. We get some Planet Bluegrass on the swings over there. Yeah, it doesn't take too much time to put some shrubs around. Once you have the brush selected, just go crazy with it. And then grab a new one. Stamp some trees down, grab a new one. Stamp some rocks down, grab a new one. And you'll find that within an hour or two, you can have like really nice foliage everywhere in your park. So no matter how much time you ran out of, there should always be time for some extra little details. You can make the coaster lift on the wooden coaster a lot steeper, so it gets to the top faster, as well as speed up the chain lift speed. So that's something you can do there. But yeah, this train ride is not very entertaining. It's not passing through your town at all. Went over under a couple coasters. There's a random speaker over there. Could have been hidden in a bush. If we had bushes. But yeah, definitely lots of room for improvement here. This is nice little bridge here. Got some rock work and foliage over here, some fence work. It's looking a little bit better on this side. Same with this bridge again, and back to the station. Okay, let's go back to normal speed here, and let's go ride some rides. We got a food court here, a little souvenir shop. Put some TMTK in there, some nice decorations. The building's looking pretty intricate. This ride is lacking music. Behold the silence. Where's all the people in this park? Maybe that would help a little bit too. Are they like all in queue for a certain ride? Holy good googly moogly. This is looking nice. Put some nice shape on this. All for a tidy little carousel. It works though. Something on fire over here? Oh, just chilling out at the Gulpy Lounge. I like what you did with these buildings. They're quite nice. Simple, but nice. This is all looking good. I think what you were going for here, where you say you lost a few imperfections and ran out of time, is just doing what you did well in the areas that look good and just doing more of it. You know, there is a copy paste feature, so, you know, but the areas that are finished are looking pretty good. Let's check out the log flume. All right, let's turn off this MXAO. I know some of you guys complain about the transparent water, so this should fix that. And off we go. I think this log flume has potential. There are some nice views. It suffers from the same problem as the train ride in areas. Mostly the interior workings of the terrain there within the log flume. Just a few rocks, trees, clutter, and really push those Western props. I'm not seeing any of those, right? The barrels are missing, the cowboy shootouts, the campfires, the little doodads. Having that stuff on the left and right of the terrain could really help. Integrating the log flume into the terrain and, you know, building some of that rock work and cliffside stuff is also going to make it a lot more interesting. You also have the water spouts to play with, the special effects water sprayers. You can have little viewpoints with water guns, have the guests spraying the people as you pass by. And as you build out your park, you flesh things out like we see here on the left and aspects on the right as we're going the other way. The theming is just, there's things to look at because the park itself is fleshed out. So in some areas you don't have to worry about it as much, and it kind of comes together naturally. And have that log flume explore around the park in the areas where it's highly congested with a lot of detail is definitely going to help you there as well, which you have going on for you in some of these areas. So you just do more of this stuff everywhere. Yeah. There's that planet bluegrass again. And we are back. Chopper's Creek. Maybe design yourself a... Oh, Timberline. You didn't name it, though. Still Chopper's Creek. Oh, is it this playing the music? What's going on here? Hey, these are nice TMTK. I don't think I've seen these before. Water fountains. What do we have? That's a long-ass queue for the Bandit. Let's go check out the Bandit. All right. Yeah, the coaster track on this one looked pretty good from the outside. We will take a look at the stats there, put our MXAO back on, put our reshade back together, and off we go. All right, coaster layout's really nice. It rode really smooth. Great layout on it. It's just, it's lacking that little something that make it unique in terms of a contest standpoint. Like, I think the coaster itself is good enough for a coaster spotlight, but even with coaster spotlights, we require some element of theming, which is definitely lacking a bit here, unfortunately. But luckily, it is what? Never a good sign. That's never a good sign. Well, I guess that just about sums it up there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. The Dust Devil. Track cam. Sure. All right, again, pretty decent coaster. Get on your lazy habits and throw in some theming. This is a contest after all. So we had a log flume, 2 coasters, and then some flat rides. You have certain elements that I'm gonna say, hey, you're heading in the right direction. It's looking very advanced builder, but then you just have stuff that's questionable. And like I said, again, down on ground level, certain paths, it's looking nice. I think you got to get out of your lazy habits, as the sign said, and push yourself a little bit more. This is a Channel 5 gaming contest after all. What is happening here? Some of the builds are looking good. Some of the rides are riding all right. Just got to keep pushing it. It is a fully completed park. It checks all the boxes. In theory, it's an end-to-end mini park with everything that we asked for. It definitely is lacking compared to the other Western parks we see throughout this contest, even the ones we've seen in the earlier beginner builder brackets. As an advanced builder, we definitely expect you to start pushing those advanced details throughout, which they are in some areas, but lacking in others. So sometimes I guess the moral of the story is, if you feel like there are too many imperfections or you could have had more time, you can always wait for the next contest. But if you come into this with the description saying to me, hey, I really tried hard on this, I didn't know where I can improve, can you give me your thoughts, where can I, go from here? It's a different story, but you are kind of expressing that you got bored and ran out of time. or were lazy in certain cases. And that's never a good message, because we do have 120 other participants in this contest who are giving it their best chance. So a message to plancoplayer, I would like to see you try to elevate and finish and get over whatever hurdles were holding you back, and try to elevate that for next time. Hopefully I'm not too harsh, ladies and gentlemen, but those are my thoughts on this creation here. I do like the coaster layouts and aspects of the theming. Just got to keep doing more and more and more and layer that in. And honestly, I think there are about 4 to 5 hours worth of work that you could put into this to get it to where it needs to be, by just putting in those fine details and props, because the layout is actually pretty decent. The park has a good flow all around, and there's definitely some effort got into here. So Mr. plancoplayer, push yourself a little further in the next one. And that is going to do it for Frontier Town, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.